Following a overnight of warmed lunch discussion above Russia, EU leaders rotate their palettes and focus the night to a lunch, although as the summit conference schedule keeps changing, perhaps late breakfast, debate on Brexit. The two issues are close related. Theresa May came to Brussels looking for a strong answer to the Salisbury assault. That was essential for her not fair in safety regulation. It was as well her at first testing following a year of frequently poor-tempered Brexit talks to see if she could yet gathering Europe supporting in times of requirement. She could. EU leaders are separated above which activity they wish to get versus Russia following Salisbury, but they frequently drop out above overseas politics. The is not a reflect of attenuation cohesion in the UK since of Brexit. In reality, the EU is diamond on supporting shut safety relations in a position Brexit Britain. Historically Brussels has looked to the US for protect, but an unexpected CEO Trump card in the White's building tool EU leaders now believe Europe should be superior produced to protect himself, in regulation of cybersecurity, prevent future terrorism attacks, and the reasonable use of sanctions regime. In the they wish the UK's assist. The EU's next relation in the UK will therefore be at the cardiac of Friday's Brexit discussion at the summit conference. He's the time the UK has been waiting for, while Europe leaders offer the nod to their head mediator, Michel Barnier, to, eventually, of a UK spot of type, start negotiations on trading and the otherwise of the EU-UK position Brexit relation. London hopes the will conduct to innovative trading transactions among the two sides, one so profound and broad-reaching how, amongst some things, it will squander concerns on the exterior of a position Brexit difficult boundary among Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. The, before currently, has been a insistent sticking out spot in Brexit talks. Brussels remnant skeptical, but the UK by the government hopes trading negotiations will see EU oneness above Brexit crush, to its benefit, as the domestic interests of person countries go to the forward. It was lightweight for EU leaders to adhere along in the at first stage of Brexit talks, on the Brexit draft introduced to the UK. They all requested cash. But see front to a next trading transactions, and EU countries begin to chant of various anthem sheets. Denmark is concentrated on fishery quotas, time Luxembourg fixates on finance services, Poland ponders safety pacts and France and Germany urge on no guideline bending at all for the UK. EU leaders will try to include their differences but he's departure to be an exciting few months. In the meanwhile else specific on the Brexit menu bar will be the tire stamping of the transfer location, the 21 monthly time following the UK officially foliage the EU on March 29, 2019. Business community in the UK and the EU are excited on the ambiguity above Brexit has been expensive, and fears down there could be no transactions at all were common up the 1 week. These fears really vanish completely. Brexit talks could yet break downward. If they do, by the EU prayer of anything is coordinated before all is coordinated, the transfer time could be utilized up it begins. How told, EU leaders audio upbeat how a Brexit transactions will be affected, although lot issue why the UK should be UK impressed how Brussels has permitted it to mark trading deals in some countries for the transfer time. Doesn't Downing Road understand, one EU briefcase muttered to me, no nation, not the US, Japan, not one will wish to full a trading transactions in the UK before they aware which type of relation London has in us, same EU, house which will bracket the UK's importance to them. You win be amazed while I speak you how UK negotiators diverge.